And now, here's Donya Fahmy with Deadhead Profile.
The last 3 episodes of Deadhead TV have included images like these called fractals. Sherri and Arnie Greif are 2 deadheads that are on the cutting edge of this computer art form.
A fractal is a shape that is made up of other shapes that are similar to itself, and those shapes are made up of other shapes that are similar to itself. So a fractal has infinite detail, or at least much more detail than a normal object like a rectangle or a triangle or some other geometric shape.
A fractal is the results of a math equation generated on the computer.
It's a very simple process, and a very simple math equation produces the most complicated shapes known to man right now. And these are examples of those shapes. We only start with an equation. That's it. We generate a very large portion of the object. In other words, it's bounded on the outer edges. There is no shape beyond a certain point. So we generate the entire thing, and then we zoom in on tiny portions of the edge of that shape, and that's where we get most of these pictures. The colors are put on afterwards on the computer in a sort of computerized paint-by-number method. The results of the math equation are numbers, and so the colors can be put on. Once the numbers are assigned, the color palette can be rotated or spun around to move the colors around on the picture. The actual image itself takes as many as 30 hours to generate each picture. So the images don't get created on the fly. We do some exploring. We find something that has potential. The exploring is done by making rough sketches that take about 15-20 minutes to draw. Okay, and when we find an area that looks like it has potential, we set up a job overnight and then look at the results the next morning, hopefully. One time we had to wait for almost a day and a half to see what we had. Yeah. It turned out to be a very pretty place, though.
Sherri and Arnie have been very creative in their use of fractals, reproducing them onto posters, t-shirts, stickers, and cards. They are currently working on a videotape of moving fractals that will be available this summer.
People are not used to seeing fractals, so they don't really know what they are. But people tend to like the magnets and cards, and we have some of our larger pieces in the gallery that I think have a lot of potential there.
If colorful swirling patterns tickle your fancy, you can often find Sherri and Arnie displaying their art outside of many California Dead shows.